we have turned out some of the most memorable film moments in Hollywood history.
Hold on to your butts.
And now, please welcome my co-host, Ryan.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Susan. From the very beginning, the basic concept of the filmmaking process has remained the same, to make you, the audience, believe that everything you see is real.
Today's filmmakers have more tools than ever before. High-tech cameras, super fast computers, but they still rely on a category of effects so distinctive they're known as special.
And the earliest form of special effects are called practical effects, and those are done right on set in front of the camera. Our first example of practical effects, models. Check out the opening from Universal's 1932 version of The Mummy. It utilizes miniature effects. You can tell that's a scale model because looking closely at the real pyramids, they don't say The Mummy. See? Now, as you know, Universal just rebooted the Mummy franchise not long ago. The previous installment was in 1999. And the Sphinx from the opening shot of that movie is this actual model right here. And the attention to detail is incredible. Further proof that models are still a great way to fool the camera, right, Susan?
Absolutely. Another filmmaking tool that also fools the camera is the glass mat. In the terrifying film The Birds, the brilliant Alfred Hitchcock had matte paintings created to achieve the eerie look he wanted for the town of Bodega Bay. Take a look at the side screens. In this literal bird's eye view of the town, only the fire and the parking lot were real. Everything else was hand-painted on glass to create a map and then dropped in front of the camera. And then the footage of the birds was incorporated to complete the effect.
Somebody say stunts?
Please welcome our special effects stunt department.
Yeah! That was awesome! Brian comes flying down on this side. You got Skylar zipping in over here. How come you and I don't get an awesome entrance like these dudes?
Those were very nice clothes. You may not know their faces, but you have seen their work in countless television and movie projects, sometimes as stunt doubles for some of your favorite stars. We have Skylar Bonnet here, Cameron Okubo, and our stunt coordinator, Brian Byrne. Welcome, gentlemen. Brian, is it safe to say that stunt performers almost always double for actors when there's a fight scene?
Yeah, most actors don't like getting kicked in the face.
Kicked in the face.
Yeah, like this.
Is he okay? Yes, he is. You guys can get set up. When staging a fight, the art of illusion is very important. All the moves have to be realistic enough to fool the camera, but without getting anybody injured. So the performers have to make it look believable. Now let me set our scene. Exterior, dark alley, dead of night. A couple nefarious characters are hanging around. Ready and action!
Hey, buddy. You got a call? Come here. Hey. Come on. Hey. items on this table can be repurposed to sound like something completely different than what you might think. For example, in Foley, a water bottle could be used to articulate the sounds of breaking bones. Something like this. Check it out. You kids can try that at home. Parents love it. All right, let's see what they have to Foley. It's from the movie Identity Thief, starring Jason Bateman and Melissa McCarthy. Now, while you watch, keep one eye on the scene itself, but make sure you look right next to it at the Universal Foley artists hard at work. Check it out.
Now, I have a plan.
See? Just like that. Piece of cake. Right, you guys? Yeah, you got this right. Super easy. Quick recap of the sound effects so everyone's caught up to speed. Jerry, you're pulling double duty. Going to start with the crash box filled with loud items. When he spins it, it'll simulate the crash sounds into the bookshelf and over the chair. He also has some shoes glued to sticks for any of the running in the scene. Perfect. Freya, you, my dear, have rolled up paper wrapped tightly in tape and a cutting board for all the body. Do it, family Foley. Take one. Rolling. Sound speeding. And action. Favorite part though, we're going to take the actual dialogue and music from that scene, but now lay over their Foley track we just recorded live, and I'll see if I need to grab you guys some applications. So let's line up right here. Turn around. Everybody check out these side screens, brought to you by the Craven family.
Get over here and give me your wrists. Okay? Now, I have a plan.
Monsters with the cats of Dracula, Chucky and his bride, Michael Myers, Emotep from the Mummy, Phantom of the Opera, and Mother Bates. The perfect setting for our next demonstration.
Everyone give a warm welcome to Diana. Say hi, Diana.
Hi, Diana. Diana was picked for her very impressive scream. So, Diana, let's say that you were face to face with Norman Bates. Let's all hear how you would scream.
Whoa! Diana, have you been murdered before? That was pretty good.
Oh, wow. As we saw in that fight earlier, stunt performers have to have a very high pay threshold. So my question is, do you?
Well, Diana, do you?
Because this next demonstration involves movie blood. Does anyone know what Alfred Hitchcock used for movie blood in the original Psycho? Shout it out. I heard it up there, chocolate syrup.
Nicely done. See, Psycho was a black and white movie, so they could use chocolate syrup back then, but nowadays, movie blood does have to be much more realistic.
Thank you for giving us a hand.
Literally! Now remember, kids, do not try this at home, okay?
Try it at a friend's house. Right hand up the table, Diana.
Whichever hand you don't want.
That's perfect. Ready? And
Wait! Let's not use the machete.
Diana, I'm totally kidding, okay? Obviously, I'm not going to use a machete. I have a sharper knife.
Perfect.
Take a look at the side screen. Scream on 3, Diana. 1, 2, 3. She's okay. This is a classic cinematic horror technique, a Hollywood blood knife. Take a look. This is a false blade with a cutout for her arm that comes out of the handle, like that. Meanwhile, I'm squeezing movie blood from this bowl back here so that it comes out of a tube right where that notch is. Give it up for Diana!
Yeah! Killed it, my dear. Oh, nicely done. That was awesome. Oh, no! Man, she's going to help you. You were great. I got blood on my nice pants!
Diana, you can come with me over here. I promised you a photo, right? So if you want to set up your camera, I will take your picture on our stage. Perfectly pose you with our classic universal monsters. You have a spotlight right down here you can stand in. And on 3, let's hear that awesome scream. One more time, Diana. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And there's your real scream, Diana. Are you okay? She's okay. Come with me. Michael. Go home, Michael Myers. You should have seen her face, Diana. We can. Take a look. Look at how much taller he is than you. Poor Diana. Give it up for Diana.
Oh, sorry, those poor children. Hi.
Let's activate our perimeter sensors, please. The dots on his suit reflect light to our sensors, which then goes into our computer and captures all of their locations.
Sorry, sir.
Oh boy. So we're all set here. Let's see the capture on our screens. Now the computer connects the dots on his suit and creates the digital skeleton that you see. So Ryan, you can do a T-pose. Perfect. We always start with this T-pose to mark the beginning of each take. That way it's easier to go back. Ryan!
Sorry, I don't know if we can tell, but this suit is tight.
We can tell.
All right, cool.
So take your left hand, touch the tip of your nose. Good, and now your right hand. And let's do both arms one more time. We start with some simple movements so that we can calibrate our system. And you can relax your arms. Next, we do full body movements. Start with jumping jacks. Great. In a little bit, you can just jog in place. So digital animators will start with the skeleton, then they can change the aspect ratio. Add a wire frame on top. Finally, they can add skins. Using this technology, we can turn Ryan and his movements into anything that we want. So, Ryan, we have turned you into a cuddly, friendly teddy bear.
Oh, hi.
Oh, but you're not just any teddy bear. You are the star of Universal's Ted.
Sweet.
You're waiting outside a nightclub.
I got club moves.
Uh-oh. Let's do some more club moves then.
Yeah, all right, I got more. Get ready, Susan.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, tell you what, here's a little something for the ladies.
Oh. Ryan, you have channeled the inner Ted.
Yeah, sorry, everybody.
Ted, what do you think of the show so far?
That's why I watch these things. It's like a cool behind the scenes thing that you wouldn't know.
Thunder Buddies, Ted?
Thunder Buddies for life.
Let's hear for Ted and Ryan.
It really hasn't been used to date. What that technology does so well is it takes fantastical characters and makes them as realistic in movement as possible.
As far as technology has come with CGI Universal Films, one of the most exciting and dangerous aspects of filmmaking is undoubtedly a fire stunt. And we're going to bring back out our top-notch stunt department to show you how they execute a live fire burn. Skylar in the center is a performer. We will be setting on fire. We have our coordinator Brian and Cameron acting as our safeties. If you look at Skylar's face, you may be wondering, is he so nervous that he is sweating profusely? That is protective fire gel that he's got on all of his exposed skin areas. You may know what it's like if you miss a spot with sunscreen. Imagine if you miss a spot while on fire. Before we fuel, we check our extinguishers in case of a premature ignition.
Excuse me. We're ready to fuel?
Copy.
Cameron, are you ready? Ready. Skylar, are you ready? Ready. Fueling!
At the completion of the shot, Skylar will make his way to this fire blanket where he will be extinguished. At that point, we are looking for a thumbs up that he is okay. If Skylar gives us a thumbs down, that is an alert to get our medical team involved. Now, these are trained professionals using very special equipment. This is not the type of thing anyone should ever think about trying on their own. Skylar is going to burn for up to 10 seconds. I'll leave it to our booth to set the lights in the house for the shot. We will set our clock to 0 on the side screens. Everyone, please remain in your seats for the duration of the stunt. Whenever you're ready, Brian.
Thank you, Susan. Cameron, are you ready? Set. Skylar, are you ready to burn? Ready.
Ready and action! Well, it is certainly hard to top that, but we're gonna try every step of the way. Okay? Now you and Chris, are you dating? You are.
Ela
How
vai
long have you
controlar o
been
voo do
together?
marido.
2 years, congratulations! For the first time in 2 years, you get to be in charge of the remote control. You're welcome, Jackie. All right, so Chris, yep, we're gonna have you sit into the wires. This is where we make sure that you're clipped in safely. You're looking great in your helmet, Chris. You're about ready to go, okay? And looks like you're good. Do you have any final words for your girlfriend? He said he loves you very much. And he said he wants to take you shoe shopping in Beverly Hills tomorrow. Oh. Money is no object. Okay. Let's get our backplate up. We're going to use rear projection as the effect for the shot. Chris. You're going to face us. Okay, okay. He's ready, he's ready. Let's take him up. So press this right here and bring halfway up. Jackie, go right to the Yeah, okay. Yep, we'll definitely stop right there, okay? Chris, you're on the ground. Don't touch the wires. Chris? Yeah, just don't, no, don't fall. Oh, Chris. I'm so sorry. Get your shoulders all the way back, Chris. All the way back up, Chris. Try again, Chris. Shoulders all the way up and back. Chin up. Yes, more. More? Yes! Chris! You look very natural up there. You're dating him. So let's move it forward. Press the square here and drag him right into here. All right, it's going to get him in the frame for the shot. All right, Chris, wave at the screen now. That's all you have to do. Give it a wave. Let's try that one more time. So you can take him back to here. Also back. Great. Chris, you gave up. Let me help you. Okay, let's get your shoulders back. Just, you know what? Just keep doing what you're doing, Chris. You look great. Now you can take him a little higher. This is going to have a little fun, Jackie. We'll see how the relationship is going so far. Oh, that's a little too much fun, Jackie. Let's bring it down. That's okay. And we'll try the shot again. Chris. Oh, she got carried away with you. Don't look down, Chris. Sorry. We're going to have to stop. So, we'll stop. Are you holding down, Chris? Chris, you're not going to crash. You're going to land right here. Feet down, feet down. There we go. Give him a big round of applause. Jackie, I have to take this away from you. You guys need some counseling. I'm going to send this to our booth. All right, they got it. Just there we go. Chris, keep your shoulders back. Shoulders back. Yes. Jackie, come with me. I'm so sorry. Why don't you stay right here, okay? Chris, you landed. You did it, kind of. Let me help you with your helmet here, Chris, okay? So you can breathe. Remember, special effects are all about you believing everything you see is real.
Hi.
Keep it going for all of our volunteers. We're going to have a great day at Universal Studios Hollywood, the entertainment capital of LA.
Trocaram